All right, all right, all right. I'm ready. We're doing the intro. Hey everybody, this is Vibrating Sheep. We've got a lot to cover and uh, a
Not
limited
a lot of
amount of
time.
time before Granblue Fantasy Fest 2021 starts. Welcome to Granblue Radio, episode -1. Um,
We're not 8-bit, Dom.
what?
We're not 8-bit. You can go further than 255.
We can go. This is what it means to go even further beyond FF.
Yes, it is.
Wow,
We,
amazing.
we escaped that era a long time ago.
All right, welcome to episode number 256. Are you sure? I'm sure that if there's some way for us to overflow this, then we can unlock some kind of like awesome secret in Granblue Radio.
Or everything breaks. Yeah, that's the other thing that happens.
You've worked longer in QA than I have, so let's just ignore that. All right, welcome to episode 256.
Yeah, welcome to Underflow. Or Overflow in this case, actually.
Yeah, this is the overflow episode, and when I say overflow, I mean like we came into this thinking that it would be a short episode because like we're gonna talk about Doraemon. That's a fun event. We're going to be talking about like a brief merchandise overview. Like it was gonna be a short thread.
It was going to be brief. And then I added like $300 more to my order.
I haven't even looked at how much I've added to my order. It's bad. It's bad. All right. So let's start with Doraemon. This is um a pretty huge collab. Like it is more internationally recognized than Gachapin and Muku. Doraemon. Like what? Doraemon's been around since the '60s.
Something like that.
Uh, let's take. Oh, sorry, 1970. So I missed by a year. Um. So
People know Doraemon.
people know Doraemon. Like Indonesia has been like going in on this event in our Granblue EN comments. So anyway, there's a whole lot of like resonance here, and like even though I didn't grow up watching Doraemon, I know enough about Doraemon that they covered all of um like the big gadgets. They touched on like everything that would happen when you put Doraemon into like an RPG fantasy world. So I'm super happy about this.
I'm actually the thing I'm more amazed at is how fast the people on Wikipedia edited to say that it's a Granblue fantasy, and just normal Wikipedia.
Oh, that Doraemon is in Granblue Fantasy?
Yeah,
Nice. So, they're here because they are advertising the Doraemon app, which is now on phones and has like chapters of the manga and episodes of the TV series. But really, what we're doing from the GBF side, we care about three things. One, I already picked up the 10 draw ticket. Two, we got a free character, and three, we got a new summon. We're gonna get another character in a few days. It is 3 days from now that we pick up Nobita, based on the fact that Doraemon is water, and there is a light character uncap set in here. That means Nobita is gonna be light, just like every other collab character.
look, you can't make them dark, okay?
All right, all right. So, who is the youngest child in Granblue Fantasy's tie-in character list who is not light? Because Cardcaptor Sakura is light.
And she's in elementary school.
The Precures are in light, and they're in middle school. Okay, so let's just take a look at tie-in series.
And light, or just Italian in
Just
general.
tie-ins and everything but light. All right. Kokoro is 11 years old and she is not light. We did it. We found the youngest one.
Of our collab characters that were in SSRs. You forgot SRs.
Miria is fire. You're right. I don't know how old she is. Koome is not actually that young. She's a teenager for sure. Doraemon's technically the youngest because he is -90 years old.
Miria is 11 years old.
Okay. Okay, so Nobita is officially also 11, isn't he? Or is he 10? Let's take a look.
Gosh, Pete is 5. That's a pretty good one. Yeah.
Gotcha Pete is actually 5. You're right. You're right. All right. So anyway, the point is that the overwhelming like majority of children in GVF tie-ins are light, and this actually does include Edogawa Conan, who isn't technically a child but presents as one.
There's a Elise over there. She's in dark, but that makes sense because of all her spells.
Yeah, I guess so. All right. Anyway, so we got
Merry go
Nobita.
round.
We got Nobita. Nobita's coming in as a light character. Um, I haven't seen people this worked up over a collab characters kit since um not Aaron, what's his name? The Attack on Titan dude, the wind guy.
Levi.
Levi. It's like it's not Aaron because Aaron was the summon, wasn't he?
He was the summon, and
Yeah,
then Mikasa
the SR. So,
was SR.
do you remember when Levi's skills were posted and people were like, "Wait a second, he breaks cap?" Because it was like what is it? Sharp increase to attack.
Yeah, but he loses all his snap blades.
And also, it's just pretty fair. Like it doesn't raise his cap or anything like that. He just gains a lot of attack. But anyway,
Meanwhile, Doraemon.
meanwhile, Doraemon, what
When we saw, I looked at his kid when I was in the call with you that night. I'm like, this character's cracked out.
this character is cracked out, but people get really worked up because this thing here says can't attack, and it didn't say cannot be extended. So they're just like, did they make this so that he can't? Because it says he stops their time, and so with the timeout watch, people are just like stopping their time. Does that mean like subjugated?
Oh, we
And
don't know
then
yet.
they actually tested it, and it is local paralyze. So there's that.
Wait, you can do his made episode already?
Yes,
Huh. I, I just assumed I couldn't do it, so I just stopped trying.
actually, it's let's see.
No, you can't.
It's I think it's because you can get it from his backline passive. Because people were saying that they confirmed that it does miss.
I mean, every debuff has a good chance of missing sometimes.
Not subjugated. Remember that subjugated's accuracy is it lands. So anyway, let's keep going. So as far as we can tell, the timeout watch, when it happens from the back line, it is paralyze, and it is one turn local paralyze on a 12 turn cooldown. This should be fine.
I mean, that's still pretty cracked out.
It is still pretty cracked out for a tie-in character. So let's go through the whole kit. Step one, he's gun katana
Yeah,
because he's
yeah.
Doraemon. He's got the arm cannon. He's got the Denko Maru down here,
Ah, yes, the arm cannon, the best example of being a gun.
which is melee. All right. So anyway, uh, so instead of having them called skills, they're called gadgets basically. And so we've got all sorts of Doraemon gadgets. We've got the Tripinator, which is a delay. It is Secunda, um,
Oh, those are
and
good.
those are
Three hits
both
also.
those are both quite good. It's 3 hits of water. 3 hits is fine. How much damage is it? Is it like small damage or medium damage?
140 each.
That's pretty good for so it's like
Oh man,
420k and then it's 3 hits.
yeah. Imagine being able to clear in water and have your wham spheres go off.
hmm Cupid Zero is local attack down, local defense down, and local charm.
25.
It's 25 each. Local attack down, local defense down. Very good. I use Isaac for that all the time.
It's
In
also you're only off of a rotation by 1 turn.
hmm And by off of rotation for 1 turn, we mean that you're not off of rotation at all because of the Sonic Solidifier, which
Yeah,
cuts your cooldown by 1. Yeah. Um, The worst skill out of these is the one that made people rear back and go, "What?" So Doraemon is now a new character who can raise Thunderstruck level. Let's go, Poseidon and Dark Albert.
Look, Thunderstruck is an amazing debuff. All right.
It is. We've talked so much about how much that double attack down and triple attack down matter.
Yeah, imagine having on someone that doesn't have a long cooldown for that button.
Yeah. Doraemon is now Poseidon support, but Poseidon is Albert support. So what now? And
Are you sure? I think this is the other way around. I think everyone's Poseidon support.
so cat type robot from the future. Because these are not skills, they are gadgets, then Doraemon is not affected by the debuff skill seal.
Yeah.
And every time Doraemon presses a button, everybody in your party pretends that they're a Cinderella girl and gets 10 meter from Doraemon.
Thanks, Doraemon, for the gift meter.
Thanks, Doraemon. And then, before we go into the full package, here's the last thing. Doraemon's EM support ability is boost to triple attack rate based on the number of debuffs on the foe. So
All right. All right.
that is basically the only offensive thing in Doraemon's kit other than giving everybody meter.
And double striking later.
Double striking once in a fight. That's true. So Doraemon can double strike. So this is a lot of things that Doraemon can do, and given that Doraemon is a 50-year-old, like, can do almost literally anything you can think of cat robot, this is a pretty good kit and a little restrained. People were talking about how it's like there's a movie where Doraemon is a werewolf. Doraemon does not turn into a werewolf, therefore they got to pick and choose what they wanted to do.
Man, how many werewolves do we have in Granblue Fantasy?
One, officially. It's Wolf.
Oh man, this character's so sick though. As a beginner character, really great.
Mm-hmm. And I
As
mean,
when you're at mid levels, it's pretty great too.
mm-hmm.
Delay is always good, guys.
Like the worst thing on him is probably the local charm. Maybe Thunderstruck on its own, but even then, he has the shortest cooldown on any Thunderstruck we have because of the Sonic Solidifier.
I mean, the local charm is like the worst thing, but it's also tied to helping you cap the defense down for yourself.
Mm-hmm. Whew. So, Doraemon, quite a guy. This is a lot to work with.
I do like how the artwork changes depending on which version of MC you have.
Where the sword is different based on Gran's cannon sword and Jita's cannon sword.
Yep.
And then we've got the secondary pose. The second pose is like just find 3 characters in Granblue Fantasy who are capable of independent flight and stick them in here. So we've got Mater on the top right here. We've got
Neon.
Neon on the bottom, and we got Sandalflot on the top left.
Yeah,
we're
this is fine.
we're missing like Anrei, Tuyen, and is that it for independent flight? Well, not counting like
Stario.
Primarchs. Stariola can fly. It's true. Stariola flies, but still, the point is this is cool. Everybody's got their hopters on. They're flying around the skies of Granblue Fantasy. The resonance is pretty perfect with this, and then even Granblue Fantasy fans, like longtime Granblue Fantasy fans, going back and playing this event for just Granblue Fantasy stuff. This is the most involved in Granblue Fantasy lore that any collab has been, basically.
There are so many characters in this event. I haven't even read it yet.
There's Kane, Leona and Reinhardt Tsar. There's Lancelot, Vayne, Percival, Siegfried.
Misha.
There's Lemretta, Lisha, and Monica, Rackham, the
Cagliostro.
Bros. Cagliostro's involvement in this event is one of my favorite things ever, and I want more of this. I want more Giant Cagliostro. Please give us more Giant Cag.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah, it's so good. There's a lot. I'm very happy with this event. I'm hopeful for part 2. But in the meantime, let's talk about the other thing that we got from this. We're not going to talk about the weapon. The weapon is pretty nothing.
Hey, it has 25 defense down. All right, on CA. That's not that bad when you're a beginner.
That's fair. But when it comes to water melee, there's just a lot of options, even if you are a beginner, because you've got the so even if Rise of the Beasts hasn't run recently, there's the Oberon sitting around there waiting for you to pick it up. All
What's
right,
the CA on Oberon?
I don't remember.
Oh, this CA is trash. Go back to give you the event weapon.
All right, where did those kids go? Hold on, series. Are there tie-in? No, there aren't. Where'd those kids go? Wait, it's got recent, so it should be the there it is. All right. So Shizuka, Giant, and Tsuneo are this event's summon, and the aura is nothing to write home about. It's HP, refresh, and attack, which is great if you're new. The summon itself is actually really interesting. They are
There's
very
three
good.
different outcomes.
They're very good effects, but so Giants is my favorite. Giant sings at the enemy, and his singing is so bad that he inflicts essentially a Shalem skill on them. It's
That's
attack down, local.
25%.
How much? 25?
25%.
It is double attack down, triple attack down, and
Both
special
are around
attack
50 to 60% according to Wiki.
and special attack damage down.
20%.
Um, the the main thing about this is that having that on a summon repeatable would actually be amazing. Because think about what Thor gives you, and it's like double attack down, triple attack down, defense down, uh, whatchamacallit, debuff resistance down. And Thor is actually an extremely powerful summon for being able to land those reliably.
All
And
right,
this,
so you said the keyword reliably.
yeah, and so that's the main thing that's got to keep this summon from being anywhere but other than your home screen is the reliable part. You're not gonna get giant every time, and the Suneo effect. So the giant one does the most damage. Like for me personally,
830.
what was that?
830k.
Yeah, so for me personally, it does like 1 million something, I think. Um, the Suneo effect does less damage, and it gives your entire team triple attack for 1 turn and 3 turns of dodge up. And the guaranteed triple attack on summon, people used to run Setek for that, but now there's just
Uh,
easier ways to get your entire team to triple attack.
Small caveat: it's apparently 100% TA.
Yep, it is 100% for 1 turn, and then
That's a
3 turns of
different.
dodge.
That's a difference from guaranteed.
That's true. And then the last one is Shizuka, who changes into looking like Jita, gives you 3 turns of 10% uplift, and then a random amount of hype.
And Veil.
4 star, she gives you Veil. So if you could reliably get any single one of these, then this might be worth slotting in over, other gacha summons. However, you don't get these things reliably, so fun toy. Very on point for flavor. Great when you're beginning.
Yeah, sometimes you might just you kill your beginner boss with Gion.
Yeah, and then the last thing is that it's not gonna displace Nobio. Nobio is probably still the best free summon in the game.
Novio is a god. Remember,
Nobio
he's a
is
legend.
he is the legend. It's true. All right.
Oh, I can have fun with making combo names with this one for later.
What is the first and last word for the Shizuka Giant and Tsuneo summon?
First half, the power of friendship. Second
Okay,
half, saves the day.
got it. Okay, okay. So that's Doraemon. I'm very happy with this. The next part of Doraemon is that we've got the collab Skyfair. No, that's it's Skyscope event missions. The main thing to point out about these, the last time we had one of these for Gintama, they had a single 10 roll ticket. They have replaced the 10 roll ticket with a Proving Grounds SSR ticket. If you're
Yeah, I'm
new,
okay with that.
if you're new, I'd probably rather have the Proving Grounds ticket. For those of us who are entrenched, just like we've got another 10 roll ticket in the event itself, so we'll just take that one.
There's
Um,
88 total missions. Okay.
there are 88 total missions. And then they're all, for players like us, they're very easy. For players who are lower rank, you just want to get to 40. Um, I've done like 70 something of them already just from idly tapping raids. Here's the thing that gets me. I'm laughing at this a lot.
Okay.
Um, so
Is it the flawed prisms?
it's really the flawed prisms. Picking Completing a skyscope mission, 50 flawed prisms. It's just like, welcome to Granblue Fantasy, kids. Buckle up, you're gonna need a ton of these things.
One thing I do enjoy is that they do give you like Omega weapons in this,
Hmm.
like 10 runs of Lumi Omega Impossible. You get a chef sword.
That's really good for beginners. And then for
Yeah,
people like us, we're just like, cool. It takes 4 days to do it, and you just finish it and get incidental other rewards.
for people like us, we want to go find the Magnet Twos.
Yeah, or people like us, people like me. It's just like, I need more flawed prisms, please. My children are starving.
Yeah, I recently had to go into my Flawed Prism stash.
It's freaking like 10,000 flawed prisms per eternal to transcend to what from 100 to 120. That's so many flawed prisms.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing the event. Not
The
the event.
campaign exclusive.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. That
also the EXP.
reminds me to do Angel Halo Pro right now. I'm just gonna do that right now this second.
You can get Flawed Prisms.
All right, how many flawed prisms did I get? Let's take a look.
Three.
Today's haul of flawed prisms is 20.
Oh, that's really
Sigh.
good.
Sigh.
Shut up.
All right. Anyway, we're moving on. We're moving on from this, DJ.
All right, what's next on the agenda then?
Next on the agenda is the merchandise overview. So, here comes the big one. Are you ready to cover all of this? Because I'm not. There's gonna be a lot.
Did you put it on the page somewhere?
Not yet. Henry was going to be doing that. Until
Henry's
then,
asleep.
yeah, he's gonna do it first thing in the morning. So here's the first thread. The first thread I have on my computer right now. So,
I'm just gonna open my phone.
all right. So we're starting with Granblue Fantasy Fest 2021 art on a T-shirt on a clear file and a tapestry.
That's
Um,
normal.
that's normal. I'm gonna keep going. Acrylic stands of each of the individual characters. This is normal too.
I really want the Gita.
The Relic Buster Lyria is really good
It's
for
really
me,
cute.
for my purposes. I know people who are picking up the Lunaloo one, um,
I'm picking
the
up Meg.
the Cassius one. People are liking. The Hellas one is the most random one to me because a bunch of these other ones fit into like categories, and then Hellas is well, then Cassius is also the only society rep. So anyway, all right. We have watches. This is the second set of watches they've done
From
uh,
Ice Watch.
from Ice Watch. They're cool.
The moon one looks super sick.
Yeah, the one with the lunar surface on it.
Yeah.
All right. The Craftaholic stuff always makes me crack up because it's just like, is this Japan's equivalent of Funko Pops? Because these things are not like pretty. They're squeezable.
It just reminds me of Anzu's little rabbit thing.
Yeah. And then the picture of them playing chess kills me. The next thing up, we have the cow-themed water bottle.
Yeah, I'm picking
The
that up.
milk-shaped water bottle. Are you picking one of those up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure that you never put this in the dishwasher because that much heat will take the design right off.
Oh, I know. I'm not dumb to do this.
Yeah.
I always
It.
hand wash all these stuff.
Yeah. Um. This one's cool. I just like anything that involves like Moo here. He's he's my favorite. Moo is my favorite. Look at him. He's T-posing for dominance. The lap desk is something that I'm skipping over because it's a lap desk.
I'm picking it up though.
I mean, it's useful. The fluffy Vern jumper for wearing at home.
You stay at home.
I mean, you wear the Kigu in public, so
Yeah, yeah, I do.
you wore that thing in freaking Los Angeles in July.
I died. It was great, and also it helped that my hotel was really nearby.
Yeah, this thing has huge Umaru vibes to it. Except the Umaru actually wears a Kigu, doesn't she? I forget.
No,
Oh, okay. Is it just a jumper?
I forget what it is, but it's not a Kyugyu.
Okay.
I like putting my I would like putting my hands in the pockets from the first picture.
Yeah. The little paws are not the pockets.
Yeah.
All right. Uh, this sauna hat, I may pick one up.
Are you going to sauna? Is this what's happening?
Dude, I'm old enough. It's time for me to awaken to the greatness that is saunas.
Just remember, doing proper methods.
Mm-hmm. Uh, three new music boxes. One is for Nier's character song, Shinii Tarukoi. One for Last Advent. One for What Makes the Sky Blue.
All right.
These join the previous ones, which were the Auguste theme, Karo's song, and the Dragon Knights. So these are great. Like they you get exactly what you expect from them. They are small music boxes. You open them up and they play music at you. Um, Classic Vern as small dishes. What's your
I really
favorite of
like
these?
I really like the one with inner tube
The inner
and
tube one is good.
in the drink.
Space Vern is my favorite. Except actually, it's not actually Space Vern. That's Snow Vern. Oops.
That's super snow.
He looked like an astronaut to me. I called him Space Vern for some reason.
Yeah,
Oh
but it's
well,
the Four Seasons.
it is the Four Seasons, isn't it? So that's Halloween Vern, Summer Vern, Spring Vern. I see. This is something that I'm picking up because I'm a tea fanatic. Event teas, one for Piece of the Pie, which is a berry tea. What Makes the Sky Blue, 000 tea, and Home Sweet Moon tea.
The boxing is also really nice.
Yeah, the
I really like
packaging is
that.
amazing. Um, are you brave enough to actually pick up these uh whatchamacallits, the mobile batteries? I forget if you bought last year's.
No, because you can't actually import them.
Yeah, you can't ship them. You have to actually physically carry them over.
I
Um,
would like it, but
there's the this thing is actually pretty sick, but also 176 dollar equivalents. The iPhone case, which has Arvis and Embrask on a circuit board. These things are sick.
I can't
However,
even get this.
yeah, are you an Android?
No, no, I also have an Apple,
iPhone.
but I'm an XS.
Oh, unfortunate. These things are the ones that kill me
Is
here.
it unfortunate? I don't have to buy this.
Yeah, that's fair. The room fragrances, one that smells like Cassius's memory, and the other that is called Moon Surf. And it's like, what room scent would bring to mind the surface of the moon?
Glass, a lot of glass.
Great, great. Motel
You get moon
keychains,
or moon.
motel keychains. Uh, they're not really my thing. Tote bags, one featuring Omrice Vern, and the other featuring uh, is that think it's curry rice Vern. Is it curry? Anyway, it's cute. I can't do it. Um, Swappable faces on badges so that you can swap between like I'm going out for a bit uh Sandalphon and then like the Itterashai Lucifer, bad Sandalphon, grumpy Sandalphon, etc. etc. These are neat.
Lucilius.
Lucilius and angry Lucilius, yeah. Business Lucy and party Lucy. How about that?
Yeah, well, he's farting, all right. And then
Uh
Dragonites.
yeah. Then there's the are you picking this up? The little the little pouch for the
Uh,
alchemists?
I am not.
Okay.
It's because I still have the Lyria pouch that I still use for
Got
my
it.
coins.
Yeah, for me I have the Kokoro coin pouch. That one's
The
great.
frog one.
Yeah. So this one is handkerchief style towels. So I would use this as like a face towel or something. Uh, Clarice and um, Cagliostro.
Cagliostro.
The main thing is that I probably wouldn't use these as a face towel because of that like polyester tab right there, which makes a little part of this scratchy.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I wouldn't do it. But you said you're picking up the Clarice one, I think.
I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna do it or not.
Yeah. The tiniest hand mirrors. I'm moving on. This is the thing where I'm like, this is my killer app for this one. I need, and I don't use that word lightly. I need the rat charm.
All right, how many tries are you gonna do then?
As many as they let me.
I see. I understand.
Like I accept the cow charm because those cows drinking milk are also adorable. Like every year, the animals that come with the zodiac in are unbelievably cute, and I want them. And this is some of the first like Garjana merchandise for dog. Like I will accept dog, I will accept sheep. Uh, I'll probably give monkeys away to somebody else, even though these monkeys are cool, but they're not like my favorite of the monkeys that she has. The chickens are amazing. Like I will happily accept 6 out of 7 of these, and I can easily find a home for the seventh.
Just
So
have them all. Just keep them all.
yeah, this one's hilarious. I got this wrong first. So it is a tumbler-shaped room humidifier.
Ah, that's why the steam's coming out.
Yes, it's a room humidifier, and it's made from plastic, like water-safe plastic, basically.
That's why the PET's there.
That's why the PET is there. Yeah. Um, Here we've got the tassel-style charms. One for the Primarchs, one for the Fallen Angels. I don't feel a particular need for these, but they're not meant for me, so I'll just move on. Glasses stands. Um, so a lot of the anime glasses stands are actually just like a blown up face of the character that you put the glasses on over their glasses. And these ones you just hang from the art so that your glasses don't obstruct your view of the art. Which
Why
style
would
do
you
you
want to
prefer?
obstruct Belial's face?
Which is your? Do you have any of these style
No, I
glasses
don't.
things? Okay. I know a lot. The thing is that this is the less common version of it. Mostly, it's like a big anime character face, and you stick the glasses on over their eyes. Um, Event badges. So
Don't look at me.
some of these characters have not had very much merchandise. Mostly the characters around Diantha here.
What do you mean? Diablo doesn't have that much merchandise either.
Yeah, you're right. But she at least. Yeah, okay, you're right.
Her merchandise. I still have that play mat.
There's a
It has
playmat.
all five of them.
There's the audiobook, which also has all 5 of them. All right, we've got all the Dose band. We've got Home Sweet Moon. This is our first Kool-Aid merchandise
To be fair, not many people knew this character existed until they actually got to the events.
in Dragon Blood War. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So the contents of the booklet this year, there's always art, and my personal opinion is that it's always worth it every year for the art that's in that would have been on the wall at Granblue Fantasy Fest. Like you've seen how much time I can spend in front of that wall before.
Yeah. My favorite part of this book is people remembering that Vera's color is purple.
Oh, really?
But yeah, because she's dark originally, remember?
Oh, right, right, right.
But everyone always puts up green for another sky.
I see. Um, so this is the thing that it gives you for the code this year. The last few years, they've done like easy eternal, easy 5-star eternal. I think they did one time.
They did.
So now they're moving on. They're like, all right, here's an evoker. They give you everything to go from not having the summon at all to having a completed 4-star summon and the evoker. Every single step of the way. For people like you and me, DJ, who have all of the evokers, I'm
And
staring
the
at the fact that
support,
it gives
yeah.
you 80 Ideans.
I see. So how many do you need? How many do you need for your Geisenborger?
Uh, for Geisenborger, I need 69. For Maria Teresa, hold on, let me pull up Granblue Fantasy real quick and just look. I need 85 Justice Ideans.
Yeah, right now I'm at four. I need 45 for Nier.
So I'm just like, maybe I just choose Justice. Like either I these are the two options. Either I choose Justice and save myself months of Arcar I'm skipping, or I give the code away because I don't need the Evilite. But
Well,
the thing
here's the other thing though, Dom.
we're gonna keep,
There's the,
yeah.
there's
Mhm.
the possibility that these are things that we're gonna need for whenever they 5-star these evokers.
Also true. So I'm not. So I may not do this.
I'm just gonna redeem the code and let it sit.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair. So that's step one. That's phase one of the merchandise. Out of that first phase, we were just like, there's a few things, but you know.
And then
And then
a couple hours ago,
2.5 hours ago, we've made mention of this. They dropped another set of merchandise. We were like, oh man, this is kind of restrained for Cygames standards. Boom.
they bamboozled us.
They played us like damn fiddles. Step one: hair clips, Sandalphon and Lucifer.
I
These
actually have
things,
that on my list.
these things are adorable.
They're also only $8.
Yeah. The latest in the Idean series. So we have the moon. The moon one looks pretty good. The Hanged Man is super good looking.
Oh yeah, yeah, I see that.
I have the death one, and the death one is good. I think I'm good with only one of them. I think I'm fine with just the death one. I think you picked up the devil one?
No, I just picked up your death.
Okay, you picked up death for me. Got it. So here's lip balm, featuring your favorite characters, like ones who really bring to mind like soft, kissable lips, like Cassius,
You don't know what
Nehan,
the moon does. Okay, Neon was unconscious. That's gonna be chapped. You need
and
the lip balm.
Lobelia.
Did you
Like,
mention Grimnir?
you mean lip cream near?
Ah, I also love Lobelia, the taste of murder.
Yeah, yeah. Let's move on.
I might buy that as a joke.
Yeah, I mean these are made in America too, so we would be reverse importing them. It's like
That's funny.
it's
Oh yeah, I see it.
yeah, made in America. There's another Vicky shirt. So this one features her in her SSR form, her summer form, um, and I think that's her Granblue Fest art. More Vicky shirts. I already have a Vicky shirt.
The
This
reversible
would be
one.
easier to wear though because it's not double sided, and so there's no way to like I am nervous about wearing that shirt because there's no way to turn it inside out for laundry.
Oh
So
yeah,
this one will be easier.
I can wash it. So
hmm
the
Um,
Belial one's pretty cool.
yeah, the Belial one where it's his Avatar Belial form,
Yeah,
pretty sick. Lucy shirt with various forms of Lucy, just like disinterested Lucy, mildly annoyed Lucy, and blank-faced Lucy. Thanks, Lucilius.
now give me back my buffs.
Never. This one, I'm like this set is super sick.
All right, how many rolls are you doing, Dom?
As many as they let me. The glow in the dark neon sign rubber keychains. So there's a Gran one for Fighter Gran. There's a Fighter Jito one.
It's from
There's
the POPO set.
yep. There's a classic Vern. There's Lyria's like chest ornament thing, her pendant, medallion, whatever you call that thing, and then the Grand Cipher.
And Granblue Fantasy on top right.
Yeah, but the Lyria one is super awesome in in my opinion. I love these. I love these. More melamine cups. This one has the Ayama Arco art of the Dragon Knights. Great for you Dragon Knight fan. Remember how I said that I really love the animals that come with each zodiac?
Well, here we are.
So I'm probably picking one of these up because this is well, I'll have to figure it out. I'll have to figure it out. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Right now I'm
It's a
leaning
cup.
toward yes.
Just pick it up.
Yeah. Then here are the 6 dragons in squishable form. So people asked me if they'd seen this before, and this is this is very similar to some art that was posted during Granblue Fest last year.
Is that what Ferio looks like when it's not bones?
And not Tano Asami thinking that drafts are allowed to be 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
So this was a sketch on the wall, or in the booklet of Granblue Fest 2020,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
and apparently that turned into this. So the thing is that we do often see art in those booklets turning into like merchandise lines. Like that's where the Granblue streetwear stuff came from, and that's why we now have the Eternals Windbreaker, right? And so, congratulations on whoever designed these for getting some derpy 6 dragons into the mix.
It's pretty good. Not gonna lie.
The galleon is the galleon kills me.
Galleon's just Long Cat. I don't know what you're talking about.
What was it? What's the name of extremely long Meowth? Is it Gigamax? The Pokemon form.
I don't know.
Gigantomax? Gigantomax. I think.
I don't think so.
Alright. So anyway. These are fun.
It's just Long Cat.
These are just fun. Um, regular ass sweatshirts. This one having the PO version of Alter Ego Conjurer Gran. So I'm like 90% certain we're gonna see Onoyuki rocking this at some point. The
How
Jita
Vegeta,
version,
though.
the Jita version with the Conqueror of the Eternals pose, POPO form.
Yeah, I might pick that up.
White Day art on badges. So I'm just gonna skim through these. They're
Oh
they're
yeah, you
there
can
are
see the chocolate in like everybody's except Feathers.
yeah it's in his fist. You can see the strings of it.
Yeah, I see his fist. He's ready to fight as always.
I mean that's what Valentine's and White Day are to him. It's like, would you like to fight me? This chocolate is full
So
of
it's
calories for
trick-or-treating.
these full of full of calories for fight. New sets of the Croaky notebooks, classic Vern, the Magnanuis, including Chunky Colo over there, my boy, and the stamps that adorned all of the Valentines. So
Nice,
those are
nice,
neat.
nice.
This is an interesting one. So, at its heart, this is a cocoon made out of acrylic. It's that angel cocoon that Lucifer put in when Lucifer put Sandalphon in baby jail,
Yeah.
and it has Sandalphon accessories. So it has one feather for each Primarch. It has some halos, some cups of coffee, a pitcher of coffee,
Some beans.
some beans, a coffee plant, and then like sleepy Sandalphon. It can be used as either an acrylic stand or it can be hung um, as a charm. A pretty long charm, by the way. It's like 16 centimeters.
Hold on, let me show you. I need to bring you over this Shibuya Rin charm I have over here.
So that's 6 inches, by the way. That's a 6 inch charm.
Oh, that's way smaller compared to Shibuya Rin right over here.
How big is your rin?
A couple feet.
Oh, Jesus. That's not a charm. That's just a
No, it's a
statue.
charm. There's no stand for it.
Alright. Next up, so this one has Sandalphon and Sandalphon accessories. I couldn't resist making that joke. I sell Sandalphon and Sandalphon accessories. Here's Cassius in a rocket going to the moon with ramen, a watermelon, um,
Takoyaki.
takoyaki, uh, sushi, ramune, and that's his spear Yek, isn't it? The key.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so you can have sleepy Cassius on his way to the moon.
With a watermelon.
Yeah, strangely, the watermelon isn't on here on the display.
It's like it's
The
weird or something.
the Cafe Millennium mugs, which have
This
latte
broke
art
my
style.
ankles.
You thought it was latte art?
Yes, and then you see the third picture.
Yeah, it's the lids that are latte art. Trading acrylic stands featuring uh, four of the zodiacs in their either summer or New Year's forms. Schoolgirl Cag, Jean de Slack,
Nice.
Cafe Millennia, Sandalphon, and Raduga Jamil. So good job, Jamil.
You got merchandise.
This one kills me too. It's just 13 Sandalphon faces as tradable badges and 13 Belial faces.
Look, one of these Santa fonts I would just cry if I ever had.
The one that also has approximately 10% of a Lucifer on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would cry if I have that one.
it's a good one. Seeing the Vajra one reminds me that I hope they rerun that skin for those who missed it. It's so freaking cute. Yeah, it's a cute one. This lap blanket is pretty cool.
Stay Moon.
Look at the Vazaraga.
Oh yeah, and his upgraded fire.
His
version,
fire
right?
version. It's just, it's so out of place with everybody else.
You're saying that Isaac in his spacesuit is in place?
Yes, actually.
I doubt. I'm hitting the doubt button.
So this is one that I actually can't quite make out. Like there's too many symbols on this coach's jacket. Like I recognize the six-winged Primarch symbol, and then I think the one to the right of that is like the Divine General symbol. Anyway, there's just a bunch of symbols on it, and then I'm sure that the writing under those tells you what they are. But anyway, it's a coach's jacket. It's pretty plain on the front. It's made to be wearable in a lot of like early morning weather, because you're supposed to be coaching somebody.
Okay.
I probably won't be picking this one up. I have a windbreaker. That's good enough for me.
I have my Vern hoodie.
So heart-shaped Valentine's character badges. This is all right, DJ. Walk us through this one. This is the first aid kit.
Yeah, I see nothing wrong here. You have your very clear bag, so you don't get held up at TSA.
Mm-hmm.
You have some bandages.
Adhesive bandages. One says Granblue Fantasy Doctor. A
Someone
bunch of
says
them say Doctor,
doctor.
and then one just says Heal.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you just heal? Just heal, all right?
A pill
Uh,
case,
yeah. Yeah, it's clear. You don't get held up by TSA still.
and yeah, like, and it comes with wet tissues also. That's this like silverish thing here.
Yeah, you
So
need to disinfect your
sanitary
wounds.
tissues.
Yeah, I'm a doctor. Please trust me.
Trust me, I'm a doctor. All right, then canvas board art. So these are 25 centimeters by 25 centimeters, which is about what 7-ish inches. 25 cm 2 inches. So they're 10 inches. So 10 by 10 basically.
You get one for 000, second Advent, and the new for Dragon Knight CD.
Yeah, the Knights of Chivalry. All right, so you guys are gonna have to help me on this one. So we've got 12 months of the year on this wall calendar. There's 12 characters. So Shalem is February. The zodiac, the divine generals in Hawaii are a summer month. Halloween Vane is on there, so he's obviously October.
Yeah,
Holiday Sarawell is probably December.
probably, yeah.
Summer Vikala is on there as a summer month. We have Holiday Mirren, probably January because she's much more like New Year's themed. All right, which means give me your best guesses on the following characters. What month is Nehan?
Uh, Nehan. No, he can't be March because I was going to say that was Lyria.
Oh, the
When
Lyria
did
would
he
be
come?
March because of the anniversary. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I was looking to say he could be, but it's like he was an anniversary event.
Mm-hmm.
But I already delegated that to Lyria, so that's not happening.
What month is Cagliostro? Like, that's create the world in 7 days, Cagliostro, isn't it?
Isn't that actually her light version?
Oh, is it Grand? It is probably Grand Cagliostro. What month is Cal?
Every month.
What month is Eustace? What's the most thematically appropriate Eustace month? I don't know.
October.
That's Vane. He's right there.
They
He's
both are on October.
Cow is June for being a June bride.
That's a
Me?
pretty good guess.
Maybe?
That's a pretty good guess, though.
I would guess because summer vacation is August for Japan that the Divine Generals would be August. But yeah, like there's I don't know. There's a lot going
Well,
on here.
Nahon came out in June, so I'm taking out that again.
All right, sure. So that would be Nehan June, Summer Vicky July, Divine. Actually, wait, no, that's not. That Summer Vicky is a portion of the Divine Generals art. Never mind. The Divine Generals summon art. There's something hidden behind here that.
Uh, hmm. I don't know, months.
All right. Then next up, we've got laptop bags. They're society themed. You got that little like society emblem there, but otherwise they're extremely subtle. They're not clearly Granblue Fantasy branded. Unlike the hot water bottle, which comes with pink thermal gel and is Cagliostro. It's the Ayama Arco art for her again, with nap time Ouroboros and Cagliostro taking a nap.
It's cute.
The mess kit. I have not seen one of these before, but also I have never been a soldier for very compact eating. So it's a little tin, some portable utensils, etc.
I actually kind of think this is cool.
All right, and then the last stuff, I'm going to have to just hold my phone up because I didn't post those yet. So we're gonna move
Is
over
it
to
the
this.
iPhone cases again?
No, it's the
Because
made-to-order stuff.
well, I'm going to mention this. There's another set of iPhone cases, and none of them are X or XS again. There's 7, 8 SE2, 11, 12, and 13.
Which ones are they? What are they themed after?
The first one. What is Kanan?
Hold on. Where are they when you're
It's,
going through Sky Compass?
it's right before calendar.
Right before the calendar.
And
Oh
the other one
yeah,
is Pandemonium. Oh, about Pandemonium.
yeah. It's It's just Land of Canaan, and then also yeah, the skies above Pandemonium. Okay, so there's those. I didn't post those yet. It's very hard to make out. There it is. No, I'm gonna go through the made-to-order stuff. So the super fancy stuff. For example, the fountain pen, which is 200 and, what it's 27,000 yen, so 270 bucks ish, which is a very reasonably priced fountain pen if you've ever been into the fountain pen hobby. However, neither of us are really into the fountain pen hobby, so
True. But it looks cool, pretty cool.
yeah. Here's a
They
set of
move.
Sandalphon rings. A set of Lucifer rings. Here we go. Hey, those show up pretty well, thankfully. Thanks, webcam. And then here are the Belial rings.
These are all pretty cool.
They're pretty cool. And then the last one, a wooden plate of Sandalphon and Lucifer's like um, latte art forms, basically. Their little Cafe Millennia faces.
Angry Sandalphon always makes me laugh.
That's a lot. There's a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah, so for the rings, they have different sizes, and those just check your ring size.
Oh, it's so easy to convert your ring size into millimeters.
Yeah, I did it.
Yeah, that's fair. So there are what? One, two, three, four, five, six different sizes. Wow. That's a lot. There's a whole lot.
And they also brought back some of the old stuff too,
Mhm.
which are always nice. That they always do this for these events,
Mhm.
like the boxer shorts, Tom.
What boxer shorts might you be talking about, DJ? Would
The
it
ones I have right next to me.
would it perhaps be these boxer shorts with divine general animal designs
No, don't forget. There's also the Bahamut one from Granblue Fantasy.
featuring Bahamut from the Rage of Bahamut series?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just gonna. Hold on, there it is.
What do you mean you actually bought them? Yeah,
What
we
do you
did.
mean? Oh my God, you actually bought the? You don't know me very well if you didn't think that I was gonna buy the novelty underwear. I used to own the Maximo boxers too, from
Oh, nice.
Ghouls and Ghosts stuff. The heart boxers from those. Thanks, Capcom. Anyway, so that is an extensive list of the
New stuff.
new stuff. And yeah, there's so much stuff that's being resold. I'm picking up some of it that I didn't manage to pick up the first time. There's so much. There's so much.
Okay, I can buy the 5-way bag. on top of my a billion other bags I own, like the Connect ones I'm getting in like a couple months. Like people can pick up the Windbreakers. Windbreaker's pretty nice.
The Windbreaker is really nice. I love that thing. Working in San Francisco, that thing gets a lot of use, like a lot of use.
Unfortunately, I still cannot get the mobile battery pack.
Yeah, yeah.
The really one looks really cool though.
Mhm. Okay, so we've been at this for quite a while, DJ. This is like the 1 hour mark around. So, final thoughts for this episode before we go into like 2 weeks of breaking down what was announced at Granblue Fantasy Fest.
All right,
This is the bold predictions category.
Zombieland Saga.
You heard? That's the
And one day will eventually be right.
2022 collabs. You're saying Zombieland Saga. I'll say Princess Connect. Actually, no, I'm saying Gold Ship. I'm saying
No
Gold Ship.
man, I want to Princess Connect. Let me give me Twinkle Wish. Come on.
Yeah, so you can take Zombieland Saga and Princess Connect as your thoughts for 2022 collab that may or may not be announced at Granblue Fantasy Fest. They might also just hold a collab announcement until the anniversary. But you know, Princess Connect season 2 starts in January, so maybe they can just say, "Hey, Princess Connect, they're coming back."
Woo!
Um, yeah, my bold collab prediction is what Shonen Jump have we not gotten yet?
Oh, we're going to keep going. Well, actually, he's not in a row anymore because of Doraemon.
One Piece. What's
Da-na-na-na,
we're
da-na-na.
we're going for it. It's like, you know what? You know who else belongs on boats that go from island to island having adventures? One Piece.
Oh, so we can have literal One Piece and One Piece in the sky.
Yes, One Piece but flying. Uh, and then the other thing is that every year so far at the night party or at Stella Magna or both, they have unveiled a new song. Who do you think, if there's anybody getting a new song, who do you think gets it?
A third Maiden song. Yeah.
They're not even there, DJ.
You don't know. There's this.
There's an and more.
Yeah.
Uh,
just like how we didn't expect the Sochie and UL song that one year because they weren't on the list.
true, true. Um, who would I want to have the next song? We already got Aoidos.
JJ rapping.
Actually, I I wonder if this is the year they give the generals a song. Let's get Bicky song.
Let's see here. Which how many of these are in idol? I have in idol groups before.
So Tanizaki Atsumi is a Cinderella girl. She's Kyoko.
Yep.
Yuki Aoi is a Symphogear.
Also, Petite My Lady and some other things.
Uchida Aya is a Love Live.
Correct.
Kadawaki
Muse.
Mai I don't think is in any idol things. So Mahira, I don't know of anything for her. So that's hold on. So that's I can just do this.
Serizawa Yu is Iris.
Iris. All right.
Also, she's with my favorite DJs,
So
DJ Ku.
let's go. So let's go with order that I acquired them. So all right. We've got the chicken. She's not in anything that I know of. Horie Yui is in too many idol groups. I wish that she would be in fewer of them. She was Ice 5, among other things. Alright, you know what? Because Horie Yui is on this list, I'm retracting my request.
I
Please.
thought it was gonna be Aoyuki to retract your request first when you were first going through that.
I retract my request. I do not want all of the generals to get a song. I just want it to be Vicky and we're gonna add Vicky and Cow. Sure. Hidaka Arena is she's an Idol Master now, so we're gonna add that one. Sure. We're in. Done. These two.
I actually like her character in the new Idolmaster.
Well, see, even more reasons. Do it, Kasai Games.
I might see didn't go with dog.
I've heard her sing enough times. I'm okay. This is fine. It's these two. So let's get Rat and Cal and whoever the new Zodiac is. Sure, we're doing that. I'm going with that one.
Do you think
Done.
that do you think we're getting new information about the Zodiac?
I wonder.
Considering our past track records?
We are 100% finding out who the next Zodiac is.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. So that's it for this week. Thanks for joining us on episode -1 of Granblue Radio.
I mean,
Next
it's day
week,
-1 right now.
yeah. Next week we will be spending a lot of time unpacking the news that we got from Granblue Fantasy Fest. Um, that will be what, the 16th. The 23rd will be spent going over just stats because we love those damn things.
We love stats. I love
And
stats.
by the time we get to the 30th, we'll have new characters to talk about. And yeah, our schedule for the next month is pretty packed, everybody. So
I
it's
should be
gonna
at
be.
your place during that time too.
You will. It'll be a fun one. It'll be fun. Maybe for 30th, we'll actually hold another Granblue draft with just us at the table.
Good.
You,
Oh,
me, Daryl, Isaiah,
I'm looking at other things that are in Weekly Shonen Jump because you brought it up.
Chainsaw Man.
JJK. I don't think Chainsaw Man's Jump, is it?
Pretty sure Chainsaw Man is Jump. It might be Jump Plus or
Probably.
something like that. Chainsaw Man is in just regular old Weekly Shonen
No,
Jump.
it's just Jump. Okay.
Yep. All right. Anyway, my bold prediction I fully expect will not come true. Last time we accidentally got leaked what the new song was because um, stores listed it in advance of the song actually being performed because that was the new RoboMe song, which was
Yeah.
unfortunate, but oh well. I mean, I got to hear Mizuki Ichiro sing it, and that dude's a freaking legend.
It was really cool.
Um,
And you know what? We also got him to sing our favorite song, Kimi no Boku no Mirai.
that one was weird.
Everyone's here.
All right. So anyway, thanks for joining me, DJ. Our
Good luck.
wallets are in danger. Our
Good luck for you tomorrow.
dude, they have 45 straight hours of programming. Someone Henry was asking me, he's like, "Are we covering the sidelight stage?" I'm like, "No, no.
That starts in a couple hours.
That starts in 8 hours. It
Yeah,
starts in 8 hours. That's too much. That's too much."
I'll probably have that on the side while I'm working.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, let's get out of here, buddy.
Good luck tomorrow, Dom.
Oh boy. All right.
I'll make
See you.
sure your roommates make sure you're alive.
See you, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. I will be the deadest of the dead on Sunday. I will cease to be human on Sunday.
I've actually seen him cease to be human right after Granblue Fest.
It
It's not
is
very pretty.
it is a lot of effort to be on for that long.
It is not very pretty.
It is basically like a 17-hour workday.
We literally had to drag you over to get food.
I was able to walk in a direction once you pointed me in the right direction. But yeah, it's bad. It's bad. I expend a lot of energy at these shows.
It's good you love this game.
Yeah. All right. Good night, all. See you next time.
Later.
We'll be back tomorrow streaming and translating everything. Everything.
Starting at like 7 p.m. Well, actually,
7
no,
p.m.
that's
Pacific.
is that when the
No.
is that when
Officially
the
it's
things start?
officially it's 12:45 for the opening.
Okay.
12:45 GST. But I'll be streaming earlier than that. And then the store opens at 1 p.m. JST. So I will cease to be translating for about 10 of those minutes while ordering from that store.
It's opening.